you're having a super wonderful day. I'm so happy that you're here to join me. If you're new here, hello, and for all my other friends who have been here with me for a while, it's so good to see you here. I am so glad that we're all here having fun. So we have some tarot cards, oracle cards, sprinkle of charms, and some Scrabble letters. That's something new that we haven't played with before, so it's just exciting. If you want to find out how to win a free personal reading, you go ahead and check the description down below. We choose 2 winners each week. And if you want to go ahead and book a reading with me, there's like, you can find more information in the box below, in the description box. Or you could just go ahead and email me at mysticstarmagic@gmail.com. Well, now with that, let's go ahead and close our eyes and inhale. Let's clear our mind. And now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. All right, let's do this. Hello, group 1. Let's find out who has a crush on you. So this is the one you chose. We're going to read what the back of the, like a little blurb that it has at the end of the reading. I hope to remember, but now let's go ahead and look at what the tarot has for us in terms of who this person is. All right, let's see. So we have Ace of Cups. So it might be somebody new. We have 10 of Wands. We have 3 of Swords. We also have 9 of Pentacles, and we also have the Ace of Swords. Wow. So I feel like there might be somebody who's new in your life, or they're kind of going, or they themselves are going through some sort of new beginning of in especially with like love. Possibly they're trying to like bring more love into their life, and they're also feeling like there's truth that's very necessary for them. I do want to say that this is I guess the focus of who this person is. Somebody who's been hurt in the past, possibly have gotten cheated on or something, or somebody where they just felt really hurt. Their heart was kind of, and I laugh not in like ha ha ha, but like in an intense kind of way of like their heart was really pierced and hurt by somebody in the past, and that is, they're still carrying that. They're still carrying around a lot of that baggage. They're also very like responsible. They feel responsible for a lot of things. They just kind of take on a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders. Just kind of feel like they're carrying it. They also feel like they might be very successful at what they do. They're very independent. Yeah, and I feel like they've worked really hard to get to where they are. Yeah, they don't shrug away difficulties, and they don't shrug away like any kind of responsibilities. They take responsibilities very seriously. I do feel like they want to offer you love, or they're willing to have this, like they're showing themselves, they're showing their emotions to you in particular. They feel that you are honest and truthful, and they want that, and that's really important to them. They're even willing to like they rather the truth hurt, right? Versus being, I feel like they were deceived in this manner, and that's what hurt even more. They rather the truth hurt, like it actually cuts them here, versus like, but it's a truth, versus than having somebody who lies to them. So whoever this is, the truth is very, very, very important to them. Even if the truth is painful, they rather have the truth than have somebody deceiving them and then later get the pain of like being maybe possibly backstabbed or having somebody cheat on them, right? So this is in terms of energy, we have water energy. So there's so water energy, we have basically we can have, since this is a general reading, we do have all the different like energies here: water, fire, air, and of course earth. So that's important, but I maybe possibly more air than all the other ones here. What else? I want to see what else is important to them. Yeah, I feel like they have this thing where they, like I said, they rose from whatever the gunk, like the pain, the suffering. They've actually risen, and that actually has opened their heart more So you would think that a Three of Swords could mean that they closed off, but no, I feel like they're more willing to open, especially to you though. They're willing to open themselves up to you in particularly. So maybe you feel like somebody who is kind of closed off to everybody else, but somehow has a special connection to you and shares more of their emotions, shares more, like is willing to share their cup with you, has that with you. Yeah, again, there's a lot of like, they take on so much weight, a lot of things that isn't even on them. They might just be helping with their family, helping with others. They just want to help, but I feel like they take on too much. That's something that's just something that they have deep within from them. Again, we have this pain. Again, it's like, I feel like whoever hurt them, it came sort of unexpected to them. I feel like there's kind of confusion, but it also feels like there's clouds. Like, to me, it just seems like somebody hurt them and they didn't expect it. They didn't see it coming. This led them to become very independent and just really work on the things that I feel like they might have turned their focus, instead of all on love and everything, they focused on themselves and in growing their finances and being stable. That is something that's very important. They don't ever want to have to depend on anybody. That's something else. They're willing to open up themselves, but not quite to the point where they want to depend on others. This is very much an independent person. And like I said, yeah, truth, even if it hurts, they rather have the truth. They rather have a person who's honest. Even if, like, let's say they say things that they don't necessarily want to hear, they rather have that than somebody who sneaks around and hurts them in the end. So very, very interesting. Let's see what other we have. Of course we do. We have Jupiter. So Jupiter, very intelligent, somebody who's very intelligent, very deep. Look at this. This has this, again, I feel like this is a strong air, just because the bird is also here. So hawk-like, is able to see things, has like kind of likes to look at the bigger picture. Yeah, so, and it is very, very, very intelligent, very, yeah, that's what it is. They have, I feel like very ambitious too. That's another thing that's important to them. Let's look at what they're like animals. So dolphin, playfulness, so time to play. Again though, I have to say they're very intelligent, because dolphins are very intelligent. They might have give themselves, I feel like they're very luxurious. They like the good things in life. They're kind of like things that are luxurious for them, and they do take the time out to play. But I feel like their play might be different from most people. Their play might just be like enjoying the fruits, maybe drinking some wine, going to vineyards or something like that. After work day, that's what they might do. Let's see what else we have. We have honeymoon, so enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So for me, it seems like they're just very happy and content to be with you. And there is this sort of like a honeymoon phase, in terms of like, it's just, they love the newness of things, right? This might be, again, it feels like something that's new to them, or maybe new to you as well. But it's like this, like getting to know, and they're having a lot of fun. But just so you know that they were hurt in the past. So I feel like they're still going to be, they're opening and offering, themselves up, but the independence is going to be something that's strong. So if there's a connection, like if you like them too, that's just something to keep in mind, because this really still takes focus in them, even in their reading. The focus is the pain of like being hurt. So honeymoon phase, they like this. They might actually go through in terms of like getting to know people. The getting to know is the part where they really like. That's the bliss of like getting to know each other. That time together, that means a lot to them. Yeah, and they are playful. I do love that they have this playfulness to them. But look, I have to say, like, it's like it could be like feels like a strong air energy, and also like a water energy. So maybe they have some sort of I guess different things in different like houses. I guess that's what I would say. Let's see which one I want to do. Let's do the Who here. Let's do this one. And here's the Who Oracle by V Love and Crystals. And I actually did a review for that. And if I remember, I'll actually link it. So let's see let's find out more about who has a crush on you. Let's see, who has a crush on the family and friends. It might be a friend that you have here. Or it might be a friend of families. That might be true. So who has a crush on group 1, the collective? We have travel adventure. This traveling and adventure is important. So honeymoon, they maybe like to travel a lot. Let's see what else. Who has a crush on guilty pleasures? Oh yeah, they do like that. They have this. There's a thing for food and wine here. Like they like the finer things in life. Let's see what else. Who has a crush on group, collective? Ooh. Fire sign. Ooh, and we also have sense of humor. That's the playfulness. That's interesting. Okay, so fire signs, so, there's 2. We do have that with the 10 of Wands. A lot of passion. Ooh. Dark complexion and performing arts. Yeah. I don't usually shuffle on camera because that happens, but that's okay. Excuse me while I... There we go. Maybe dark complexion. We have dark medium hair. Might be something for some of you. Ooh. And yeah, I do feel like they might be quite like with this passion. They do have sexual stuff. So sexy time, sexy time. So they might have fantasies about you. Who knows? But definitely has a crush. I'm going to do one more. Who has a crush on group 1? Faithful. Oh wow. So faithfulness is important to them. I do feel that that's very strong because again, they were hurt in the past, and so that is something that they have. Oh, and look at that. Skillful. And this one was just because I was hanging out there and I'm like, oh, that's fun. Okay, so that is really interesting. So remember, take what resonates, because this is a general reading. As much as I love to be specific, this is a general reading. So let's find out. I'm going to see what sign, well, actually we're going to choose 2. What signs is the person who has, or at least we have air signs, but let's see what other, group 1, who has a crush on group 1. So we have Taurus. So we also have earth signs. We have air signs. Fire signs and water sign. Yeah. Okay. So basically, I know, but in specific, these are definitely Cancer, and we have Taurus. So those might be 2. And then we also have with the fire signs as well. So we do have those. I'm going to go ahead and check to see the sprinkle of charms. So like, who has a crush on group 1? Who has a crush on group 1? Who has a crush on group 1? Yeah, let's do specific things. Okay. Yeah. Look at that. Okay. So, just seeing what it is. They're very unique. Like with this leaf, there's a uniqueness to them. They're not quite like everybody else. They do, again, they have this guilty pleasures. They do like sweet things. They do like the finer things in life. They might like classical music, or they connect with angels. Everything they do with love. I think that's something. Work is important to them. They might like to actually sail, or they like I don't know. It's like, to me, it seems like they like to gamble, but not really gamble, but like take a chance. That's what it is. They like to take chances, even though they were hurt. That just makes them interesting. They're looking for the one. They're looking for somebody who they're the person. They want something, they want something for real. They want something deep. That's important to them. Like, they're looking for the one for them. I do feel like they're very abundant. They're very giving. Yeah. have a lot of abundance. They have a lot of, like, they want to give, they want to love, they're waiting for that. They want this. Yeah, so beautiful. Let's actually see what is this. Let's see what, I'm gonna see which letters. Okay, so who has a crush on the good one, the collective crush one? Okay, let's see. We have we have B, we have G, we have D, we have I, we have Y, we have O, we have J, and we have S. So that is something that is, yeah, so those might be initials, they might be special messages to you. So that is, and I noticed that there's a lot of 3s and 2, so those are important numbers for you as well. I think that is, actually no, I wanted to do one more thing before we did that. I just want to see what kind of, like, maybe, I just want to see who has a crush on you. This is my angel dream cards. Let's see who has a crush on you. One, the collective. Waning moon. So somebody, introspection, self-inventory. So you might actually see them in your dreams too. I feel like that's important. I feel like just also they're like not showing themselves really to you. In terms of like, they have like little peaks, but they're not fully, so we're basically, I'm saying they're not really ready to confess. This is what I'm saying. They're still trying to figure things out, but they do like you and they like hanging out with you. They also have third eye clairvoyance. So you might have a connection with them psychically, or they might be psychic themselves. There's also, you notice that there's like a lot of like, this purple and blue, and so I feel like there might be a connection. Let's see what their message might become. So don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Again, this is very important to them, truth. So even if like this crush does, you know, say like, I like you, but you don't feel the same way about them, they rather you tell them the truth, that you don't reciprocate the feelings, versus like, you know, like, don't feel guilty about it. Don't do what you think you should do. And I feel like they feel, and that's something they themselves are battling with themselves, because they think they take on a lot. They take on all this 10 of Wands because of what they should do versus then what they really want. So that's something they're working on. It's an interesting, this is actually really fun. I hope you like this. I hope this was a fun reading for you, and let me know if, you know, if you actually do know who this person is. Yeah, if it resonated in that way. That was really cool, because they've just overall, their energy seems very sincere and very true. Like they really mean it, and they really are looking for something special and meaningful. There's faithfulness to them is important. All right, so with that, I am gonna call it here. And again, if you did like it, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing. And I am just happy with everyone who's been doing that, and just you for watching this. I'm so grateful to you. I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, so much joy, and lots and lots and lots of love. Bye-bye, group 1. Hello, group 2. Let's find out who has a big old crush on you. So these are your cards you chose, and I actually came with 2 cards. And we're going to do this at the end of the reading, just to see what message this person has for you, or like concerning this person. So that's interesting. But let's go ahead and look at the tarot first. So we have 8 of Cups. So they're moving away from something. We have the Magician, a good manifester. We have the Emperor. Wow, strong energy here. 4 of Wands, and we have the Knight of Cups. Wow. So let's just say very masculine, very masculine energy here. This is the 2 divine masculine energies here. Very like, they know what they want and they go after it. They definitely want some sort of like an actual union. This is not like, they might be They may start off being a little bit of a player, but their energy is no. This is real something here. They do have, here we have like a lot of water energy here, but they're really impressive. This is like, oof, their energy. They can manifest. They have the ability to use whatever resources they have to create like whatever it is that they want. They will have a lot of manifesting power in them. They do feel like they might be divorced, or they might have walked away from some sort of like a relationship. It feels like from some long-term relationship. Um, and they are really good at this. They are going to, like, I feel like if this is a crush, they will say something to you. They will actually tell you now or soon that they'll express their feelings towards you, because we have the Knight of Cups, their energy, and they do have this Four of Wands. They do want this stability. They want this kind of like yeah, they do want this union. It might be, for some of you, it might be twin flames, because we do have the 1111 here. House, homes, very important. They're very confident. They're like, yeah, they possess this confidence. They might, which is interesting, they might appear, and here again, this is like the center card that's calling me. They might appear very much like they don't have emotions. They're very in control in a sense, but they do express love. They do have this ability to them. They do have the ability to have this Knight of Cups and actually show love and actually speak it too. I do feel that they demonstrated with actions, but they also are capable of speaking it as well. So that's important to know. I'm just trying to see what else I'm hearing. They also, like, for them, it's very important to please the person they're with. I feel like, and I don't know why, but I'm feeling lots of like sexy energy coming through here. So I feel like they might be magical in the sexy times. That is, I don't know why. There's just something about him that's what's calling me through here. So that might be something that they're there. So there we go. With that, let's move on to more stuff. Let's go. We have, okay, so we have soul. So we have this it might be a Leo here coming through, but again, sort of very confident, very much also quite abundant, but also like just having this self-confidence, really, and also manifesting things that they really desire. It comes through here. This is a very strong person, like a really strong personality. Like, it shouldn't be somebody, if you think it's somebody flaky, no, this is like a very, you feel their presence. This is the type of things. And they also, I feel like they like to have a lot of fun. They might actually like to spend a lot of time outdoors with the sun. That might be something that's coming here. Let's see what other stuff is coming through. We have turtle. Stop trying to make things happen. So this person might be slow, might be have a slowness to them. Yeah, again, this is interesting because I feel like there's a Leo there, but there's also like a water sign coming through here, and with the turtle, it just lets it. So it feels like maybe they make too many things happen. They have that authority, but they need to rest also. They need to have like this retreat. I do feel that things are slow for them, and they're learning how not to try to make things happen, to just allow things to happen too. But they like to control. They like the control, and it makes them feel like they like the control of like making manifestations. Yeah, it helps them. It makes them feel like They don't like when I don't know, they don't like the uncertainty of things. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see what else we have here. We have releasing your ex. So this might be your ex, or they might be having to release their ex. But I feel like there is this energy of longing or pining away. So this, for some of you, it might be an ex coming through here. And for some of you, they might still have feelings for their ex as well. Right here, this person that has a crush on you, and calling in their soulmate. So yeah, your prayers, affirmation, visualization to help bring you together. So I feel like, but again, like that's something that's important to them. They really want this. They want this Four of Wands. They want this like stability, this home. That's so important to them. I feel like that's what they think is missing from their life here. So calling in their soulmate. So again, for some of you, this is a twin flame, and that's this like X and all this energy coming through here. So there we have those things. Let's go ahead and see what, let's see more. Let's find out more about who is it has a crush on you. And this is my Who Oracle deck by V Love and Crystals, and I just did a review of this and a flip through, so go ahead, and if I remember I'll put it up. If not, you just check my channel and you can see. It's fun. Alright, let's go ahead and see. So who has a crush on group 2? Who has a crush on group 2? Who has a crush on group 2? Social butterfly. Okay, so somebody who's very social. That could be the magician energy, and also like the emperor coming through here. And also going through a transformation is there as well. Because if we have butterfly, there is often transformation. So let's go ahead. Social butterfly. Who has a crush on group 2, the collective? We have quiet time. Look at this. We go from being social butterfly to also needing quiet time. And that's this retreating, right? Maybe this is like something they are able to retreat with you, not having to be over social with you. Maybe they like that quiet time with you. Let's see what other stuff. Who has a crush on group? Culinary arts. Wow. They like to eat well. Maybe they like to cook a lot. I also like to cook. So who has a crush on you? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, they was trying to spill over, but we stopped them. So we have Cartman C. So maybe they watch this kinds of stuff. They also have, they might be self-employed, or they might like to do art. And again, there's water signs here with like the Pisces coming through here. So Cartman C. Maybe they visited a tarot reader. Oh, that'd be so exciting, especially if they visit a tarot reader or like some sort of a thing for you about this crush that they have. Oh my god, that is cool. That is exciting. They're serious. All right, let's see who has a crush on group 2. We have 30, so it might be in their 30s. Also feel like if not that, they're definitely like, depending on how it is, just depending on who it is. It feels like to me like they're very level-headed for some reason. I'm like, but they have this whimsicalness to them that they want more. Sexual came in for group 1 too. So group 2, so they have like, oh yeah, and it is with this magician, definitely. I feel like they're magic in the bedroom. Like lots of cool sexy times. Light hair might be something. Okay. Let's see what else. They're healer. Oh, and I feel like, do you see like there's like a connection with the sexual and body energy coming through here. So they have that in them. They might actually, with the magician, they might actually do tarot too, and they might definitely be healers as well. But I don't know. Okay, and this one is travel and adventure. So they do like travel and adventure, and that's kind of like this energy of this 30. So I feel like that might be, yeah. And we have games. So they might be into mind games, and not because they want to, but they like I guess there's like they like this, not competition, but like using their mind and trying to figure things out. So that might be the emperor in them. Like they're trying to figure how to do things, and they don't just allow. They need to, in a sense, control. It's something in deep within them that it just calls for it. Let's see what signs might come out. Let's see, what about this? Like, what signs? Right, group 2, who has a crush on you? What's a crush on you? We have Scorpio energy. Oof. Oh yeah, Magician energy there. I could see that. So yeah, and water sign is there. So I feel like the water might be there. We also had the sun, so, and then we also have Aries. So might be Leo. It's like water. It's like intense. Anybody, whatever it is that sign they are, they're really intense. They have this intensity to them. Again, you just feel their presence. It's like, whew. Let's see what other stuff. Let's see who is it who has crush on group 2? I think this one is coming here. Okay. Great love here. I do feel like for some of you, this is definitely a twin flame kind of. They do possibly they like baking, or they like to cook. You have the key to their heart. That's important to them. Oh, this is interesting. The harp keeps coming for other ones. They might be a little prideful. They're pretty too. They're beautiful, I think, or handsome or whatever, but they might be a little prideful. They might do photography, or they have this way of looking at the world in a different perspective that makes things look really nice. They do like this quiet time. They every so often they like to retreat and relax, and I feel like if you're a part of that, if you're in there with them, that means a lot to them. So there's that quiet time. We do have the little Chicken Little here. What are you trying to tell me, my little Chicken Little? What about them? Okay, they like to take care. They like to care. They like to nurture. They like to take care of others. That's something that's important to them. They want to be able to take care of you and to take care of that's something that helps them feel, it gives them value for themselves. Being able to take care of others gives them value to themselves. So that's interesting. And again, there is like a lot of love here. So it might be somebody from your past. It might be twin flame energy, if that makes sense for you. You're going to see it. Oh, you're going to resonate with it. Let's actually see what more. Actually, we wanted to do that first. Sorry. I always get a little ahead of myself. Let's see what the Scrabble letters come up with. So who has a crush on group 2? Has a crush on group 2? Has a crush on group 2? Okay. I feel like one more. Has a crush on 2, and then this one's okay. That's it. Let's see who has a crush on you. So we do have L, O, E, O, R. We have, oh wow, lots of O. We have E again. We have E again, wow. We have F, and we have E, wow. Holy moly, how much? That's a lot of E's. Lots of, well, 3 O's and 4 E's. So this could be initials. It could just be something that, means something to them, or like words that kind of call through you. I don't know why I'm seeing Oreo. No idea. Or lore. But, you play with it, because otherwise I'll go crazy and try to spell things. So let's go ahead and see what else. Who has a crush on group 2? 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 Okay. Dream guides, so you might see them in your dream. It might be also like a teacher or somebody who's taught you something, or like we have silver, so goodness, insight. Okay, so somebody who has, like, oh, goddess, actually. I'm like, why did well, I saw goodness. So somebody who is good, but there is also, like, this moon energy here with this. They're also very insightful. I do feel that they are very insightful and past. Oh, look at that. We have passed over loved ones. So comfort, forgiveness, support. Wonder if they have somebody who's passed. So maybe they either have somebody they care very much about that has moved on, passed on. I feel like that might be true. Or they might be connected to somebody who's passed on you and somehow, like, passed on from your side, and you connect with this person. Like, it might be what connects you somehow, like coming together and looking for support from one another. I don't know why, but that seems like that's something, at least for some of you, that is. Okay, let's actually see what messages they have here for you. So we have this one, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So I feel like with this, it means that there's somebody around you already, that maybe you are getting hints that they have a crush on you, but they're not ready to, like, they're not letting you know about those feelings. Yeah, and then we also have this beautiful one. We have this, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. And that's, again, because I feel like there's kind of two energies here. Definitely for some of you who are, this might be an ex, and this is definitely like a twin flame connection here, coming through here. So there is that. There is a very strong connection here. Even if you're far apart, even if you're in separation, they still have a crush on you. They still feel that connection to you. Yeah, somehow. I don't know why the passed over loved ones, there's some sort of connection. I wonder if that is something you found. I feel like you found support in each other. Yeah, you found, like, you were both at a place in time where you might have been, like, in kind of low, and then you found each other and there was a support there. It might not have lasted with them, but there was, like, a support there that was much needed, and this person really appreciates that. If you like this reading, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing it. For all of you who have been doing this, and just you for watching this, I am so grateful beyond words. I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, so much love, and hopefully clarity into the situation, because it feels like there's deep currents here. So let me know if you actually do know who this person is, or at least you think who this person is. This really feels a very strong, deep connection. It doesn't feel like it's over somehow. Okay, with that, I'm going to say goodbye for real. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, Group 2. Hello, Group 3. Let's find out who has a crush on you. So we're going to read this at the end of the reading. But let's look at what the tarot cards have for us. So we have Four of Pentacles. We have Death. We have Three of Cups. And we have Ace of Pentacles. So, okay. So I feel like they might be a friend. They might be somebody either you met through your friends, or met you through friends, or they might actually be your friend. So we have that. We also feel like there's some sort of, like, transformation. They just had some sort of big ending and transformation going through here. They feel like they worry a lot about money and resources, so they kind of feel like I don't want to say cheap, but they might feel cheap in that regard. It's because they worried a lot about finances. I feel like for some of them, maybe they recently lost their job or something like that, so they're trying to, like, hold on. So they have a bit of scarcity thinking to them, so you can feel it when they worry about money, but they're also responsible with money. I feel that's also important. Friendship is, coming through here. And they, even though they're, like, look at this, they care so much about, like money and making, they're the kinds who will buy you a gift. This is like, and it might just be like, little things, but when they do want to make an offering to you, and that's something that's important to them, being able to give you an offering, and actually something physical. It feels like a physical offering, like even if they worry about finances, they'll still try to like get you a little gift or a little something. I feel like their energy is all about like maybe little details, maybe a little expressing, and they feel like they're the type of people who give gifts as a showing affection. Maybe not the vocal, but they do it through action. Love is shown through action here. So if like there is they're feel like they're there for you if you need them. But I feel like right now they're going through some sort of like transformation, and something ended not abruptly, but it was just like an ending for them. And I still feel like a little part of them is still getting over that. Very interesting energy here. Let's look at this. Oh, we have Neptune. So yeah, they might be very emotional, and maybe a little bit emotional, volatile too. But they're very, again, there's a sense of nurturing coming through here, and they want to care and take care of. Nurturing energies coming through here. They're also very powerful, and I feel like some of them might even be like have psychic abilities in them, or connect to you in that kind of a deeper level. So I feel like some of you might have dreams about this person. They just have that kind of energy to them. But they're not financially stable. Like that's another thing. Like they're not, like they are still trying to like create more wealth for themselves, create more of a name for themselves. I feel like that's still. So I feel like this is a younger energy for some reason. Even though I don't see any pages here, I just feel like that's the kind of energy that we have. We have Dragonfly Illusion, so know who you really are. So it might feel like, so they might have the art of illusion in a sense. And for that, it means like, well, first of all, Dragonfly, there's a little magic to them, and I do feel that there is that. There's a certain something about them that makes them kind of, I feel like they're actually very attractive too. They have an aura of mystery to them, right? They have like a mysteriousness to them that kind of attracts a lot of people. But I feel like they wear like kind of like a mask, and only show the true self to people they really care about. And I feel like that is you, because they feel like they're exposing themselves to you and not in a weird perverted way, but like actually showing them their soul to you in that way, or they want to show their soul to you in that way. I do feel like they want also to know you for you, the true you, rather than anything superficial. They want something. And for some of you, if this is like somebody who your ex, they do want reconciliation. So coming through here, because of the Three of Cups, reconciliation is coming through, ending. And there we do have the Death, so it might have been an ending in this relationship. But who they are is like, I feel like they're in this stage of transformation right now. Playfulness. So to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine through here. So they're willing. So there is a sense of playfulness here. Also with this, like Neptune can be very playful, very dreamy. I feel like it's kind of hard to capture them in terms of like, they could be a little flighty. I say this as a Pisces. So it could be a little flighty, not because they don't care or not because they're not interested. It's just that that's their energy. They kind of like, they have all these dreams and ideas, and then they mean really well, and they could say like, oh my God, let's do this, and they're very playful, but something happens or they go deep within themselves and boom, they might let you down, but not because they meant it. It's just because that's just sort of how they are a little bit. It's like, not that I'm making excuses for my natural abilities of being a little flaky, not intentionally. It just sort of happens. Let's go ahead and see who is this? Like, let's get more details, right? Who has a crush on group 3? Collective. Who has a, feels like they might be multilingual. How exciting is that? Okay, they might be in their 20s. or like I said, there's, if that's not true, it's like energy is very young. This is a young energy somehow. I don't know that they are young, but I do feel that they're a little bit young in their energy. What else? Healer. Oh wow, that's healer. Second healer we have. Yeah, they do have this. Again, taking care of people, nurturing. Oh look, we also have 40. So isn't that interesting? So we have maybe 20s and 40s. Again, general reading, so you'll know what it is. But I do feel their energy is young. They might also like to hike, and they might like nature. Like that, something non-committal. Yeah, again, it's not that they don't want to commit, it's just that how do I say it, they're a little flaky. But once they have that, they will be like, you know, this matters to them. They're willing to do a lot for you. They have problem solvers, so they have this ability to problem solve. They might be one of those people who actually does like to solve the problems. Like, you know, like there's people who are like to complain, and then there's people who are like, oh, and then you could do this and this and that. And I feel like they always try to find a solution for what it is. They are responsible in an interesting way. Okay, what else? Who has a crush on you? Adult. Hello. So I do feel like, again, I feel like this is interesting because I'm like, to me, there's energy is very much young. But they do have like seriousness to them. So don't think that I'm saying like, oh, this is all like not serious. No, they're serious. But they're serious. When they get serious, that means that it's like really intense there. They're really going for it. It's coming through here. What else? We have self-employed, possibly. Again, the water sign's coming strong here. Like strong. There's strong earth and water energy here. We have confident, and we have possible fair complexion. So those are interesting. One more. Let's see. Who is this person? Yeah. Spiritual. Okay. I was thinking that something along this way because of the Neptune. We tend to be spiritual. So yes, like spiritualness is important to them. They're in tune with things. I just feel like they have this like energy to them. A little magic, a little like mystery in them that I do think is quite interesting. Let's see let's find out what signs they are. Who has a crush on group 3? Okay, Libra. Okay. Let's see what's the air sign. Who has a crush on group 3? Okay, that's actually interesting. These two wanted to come out. So Aries and Cancer, those might be two. Those are also possibilities for this. Let's go ahead and see what charms. Who has a crush on group 3? Okay. Again, whoa, look at this. Dragonfly. There's magic for them somehow. It's magic of illusion there. We have love and be loved. It's interesting here. You are my sunshine. Wow, they feel very strongly. You bring something to them. Again, there's this, childlike energy here. Traveling, you might meet them in traveling if that's something. They're also they're very romantic with this Paris thing here. Like 3 of Cups, these 3 of music. I do feel like, I wonder if there's like a friends or something that you met through them. This is like friendship, the 3 energies here. There is this balance. You do bring some sort of like balance to them as well with this unlocking of the heart here. We have turtle energy, so it's slow paced, a slow moving energy here as well. Let's go ahead and see what the Scrabble letters are. Let's see who has a crush on group 3. Okay. We have M, we have E, R, O, O, N, we have B, we have S, we have W, And we have, and so that might be, well, it might have things that are important to you. Could be initials, could be something else that just calls you through it. That's a message from them. So yeah, that's actually important here. So be loved and be loved. So I feel like they love you, and they also want to be loved as well. That's important to them. Yeah, childhood energy here. You are my sunshine. I love that. That is quite beautiful. Let's go ahead, and before we do that, let's see what else. This is more of our dream. So it might be where they connect, if they connect in your dreams, and I feel that they do, because I feel like they have that ability. They're a little psychic, or like have some sort of connection. Let's see. Who has a crush on group gardening? So manifesting, planting, weeping. So gardening is important to them. They might like to garden. Let's see. Who has a crush on group 2? Problem solving. Yes, you see that problems, they really love to problem solve. There's something that you give them a problem, then they'll like keep thinking about it until they solve that problem. That's a beautiful quality. Let's see what other. Who has a crush on group 3? We have food, and I feel like they might like to make food, and we have mirror. So we might actually have some mirror, good and or bad, right? They might, yeah, they might, if they, for some reason, this person has any, I feel like either that your mirror souls are so twin flames, or you mirror, I can't speak, mirror each other. And I feel like they're willing to show you who they really are, but they have to really get to know you. They seem flaky, but they're very deep. That's what I'm getting from them. So yeah, so like you might see, this is who you might be like, oh, okay, they're kind of flaky or something, but deep inside they have like a deepness to them, and they also see the best in you. That's also something that they do see. They see your potential, they see your beauty, even if you're trying to hide it. Let's see what message it is that this one is, right? Let's see. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So they feel that they are a soulmate of yours. I don't know if that's true or not, but they feel that you are a soulmate to them. So that's actually quite beautiful. I did say that they will come and offer you something. So be on the lookout for somebody who gives you gifts or some sort of offering. And that will probably help you with this as well. And if you actually do know who this person is, please let me know. I'm actually quite curious and nosy too. Okay, with that, I hope you liked this reading. I hope you had fun doing this. I'm so grateful for you for watching this, and for all of you who are considering even just liking, commenting, sharing. And subscribing. That's pretty awesome. I love you guys so much. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, so much fun and joy, and lots of love and excitement. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye, Group 3.